What is up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all are having an incredible year so far. The nasty part of the year is over. Winter is gone. We are getting into spring, which means for the sneakerheads out there, it's time to pull out those shoes that you've been stashing away for those nicer days. And it could also mean that it is time to get yourself a brand new pair of sneakers for the spring. And New Balance, well, they just dropped some very nice options. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing 4 of them. The 991 V2 Dazzling Blue, the 1906 R Metallic Blue, the 991 V2 Rosewood, and the 99 V2 Blue Silver. So we're going to start off with the cheapest option, the 1906R. I will try to leave links to all these sneakers in the description of this video. If they're already sold out on New Balance's website, then I'll also leave a StockX link. So this is the 1906R. It retails for $155 or 170 euros. And this sneaker really caught my eye because it looks like a collab. If you had told me that this was the Action Bronson 1906R, I would have believed you. It's got a very unusual combination of colors. You got some yellows, some blues, some purples. It's kind of reminiscent of the Lapis Lazulis, and the sneaker to me looks so good. In fact, I think it's even better than some 1906 official collabs we've had this year. For example, that recent Kith pair, actually both the Kith pairs. And it seemed like it dropped in a pack of 3. There was some other metallic colorways as well, and they all look pretty fire, but this metallic blue one for me is the standout. On the toe box, you have some smooth leather done in a dark gray color. The mesh base of the shoe seems to be done in like an off-white finish. Then you got these metallic blue details, of course, done in that synthetic leather once again. And on the back, you have a purple TPU cage looking very nice. Such a comfortable shoe as well, the 1906R. I really like that end lock technology right in the middle of the shoe. For me, it gives me a better lockdown fit than the 2002s, for example. And I always go true to size in the 1906R, but I also go true to size in pretty much every other New Balance shoe. So I would suggest go with your normal New Balance size. For a lot of you guys out there, half a size down seems to be your normal New Balance size, but not for me. It does feel like this is going to be the year of the 1906R because we've had so many collabs on this model, and when you're getting general release pairs that look this good, you know that this model is having a good year. The next 3 shoes I'm going to be talking about are actually all the same model. We're getting into the 991 V2, which is a model that only released last year. It was a very surprising update on the 991 that no one really saw coming. The first pair that dropped was the Stone Island collab that you see back here, which nowadays is one of my go-to sneakers. And the pair that I have in my hand right now is the 991 V2 Dazzling Blue, which from what I can tell has not officially released in North America yet. However, Europe and Australia seem to have had an early release of this, and alongside there was also this bright yellow pair. And I have to say, guys, this colorway, I absolutely love it. So you're either gonna love or hate the shade of blue. For me, it is pretty spectacular. You might even think that this shoe is a bit plain because it doesn't have much color blocking. It's pretty much just one color throughout the shoe, but this colorway is so fire that it doesn't matter. Trust me, throw this on with a pair of light blue denim, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The light blue combination with these is gonna go so hard in the spring and summer. And you do get a bit of contrast here with the laces, so you get some silver gray laces here, which you also see that same color on the end logo. But if you don't want that contrast at all, you just want a totally blue shoe, then good news for you is that you do get some dazzling blue laces with the sneaker, which match the upper. And I have to say, the quality of this suede on the shoe is just so nice. It is so soft, guys, and it better be, because the retail price on this is not cheap. We're talking $250. And if you haven't worn a pair of 991 V2s before, the main difference with this pair and the regular 991s is that these do come with fuel cell technology on the heel, which you definitely feel on feet. I would say it's a pretty significant upgrade in terms of comfort compared to the regular 991s. However, I still don't find these as comfortable as, let's say, the 990 V6. But that's not to say that these shoes are uncomfortable. They're extremely comfortable, but there's levels to comfort when it comes to New Balance. For sizing on these, so as as with all my other New Balance shoes, I do go true to size in this pair. At least for me, the 991 feels a bit more narrow than, let's say, the 993s or even the 990 V4s or V5s. So maybe if you go a half size down in those shoes, probably in the 991s, you might go true to size. And finally, we got two more pairs of 991 V2s to talk about, and these colorways are pretty incredible. We have the 991 V2 in the blue silver colorway and also Rosewood. And it actually looks like both these pairs did drop in the US, but they sold out pretty much instantly from what I can tell. But if you did miss out on these, they're not going for that much more above retail on StockX, so I'm sure you guys can scoop a pair. And it's pretty obvious to see why these sold out. Even though this is a general release, I mean, just look at these pairs. If you had told me that this was a Joe Fresh Goods collab or even a Pata collab, I would have 100% believed you, because these do not look like general releases. These look so fire, and I know guys, I've been kind of gassing up all of the sneakers that I reviewed in this video, and that is because I chose these 4 sneakers specifically because I thought that all 4 of them were amazing looking. Because why would I waste my time reviewing sneakers that I thought were mediocre or trash? You guys wouldn't want to see that either. So yes, I'm going to continue gassing these up. When you look at that blue silver pair, that's actually a pretty good name for this shoe, because the shade of blue does seem like it has a bit of gray in it. You got some darker tones and lighter tones on the suede. On the back, you have this 991 V2 logo, which is embroidered, and it is done in like a coral pink color. Some tan brown leather panels on the toe box as well. The laces are done in a silver color, but you also get some extra black laces as well, which is interesting. I'm not sure if I would put those on. I think maybe the contrast would be a bit much. Maybe the only thing I'm not really feeling are these pink details on the midsole. I don't think the shoe really needed that, but maybe that's just me. It's still an excellent colorway. And moving on to this Rosewood pair, which I'll be honest, I kind of like this pair better. This reminds me of those Pata 991s. And the upper honestly almost looks like a bacon colorway, because you have some light pink panels, you got some dark burgundy panels as well, and then you have some tan brown on the toe box, so it's very much a bacon colorway, isn't it? And you got these hits of yellow as well, so maybe bacon and eggs. I really like the contrast of the red tones on the upper here, and on this pair as well, you also get some extra black laces. On both these pairs, the quality is also just stunning. Very, very nice soft suede. Both of these sneakers, well, all of the 991 V2s are in fact made in England, so maybe that has something to do with it. With this pair as well, the one thing for me that's kind of odd is these yellow panels that you see on the midsole. Just like the blue pair, it looks a bit out of place on this pink one. But regardless though, I do think both of these absolutely fire. Similarly with sizing on these, I did go with my true size in both of them. That is a US 11. You guys might be more comfortable going down half a size. Just go with your normal New Balance size. So overall, honestly, all 4 of these sneakers absolutely fire. If I were to rank these 4 in terms of which ones I like the most to least, I would actually say it's this Dazzling blue pair that I would put at number 1. It's the one that really catches my eye. I'll go with this 1906R at number 2, Rosewood at 3, Blue Silver at 4, but that is simply just my opinion. It doesn't really mean anything. Let me know in the comments which of these 4 sneakers was your favorite. New Balance has got you covered for spring. If you found the video useful, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. And of course, the best place to contact me and the place where I'm dropping the most content is in fact my Instagram. That link can be found in the description as well. And while you're at it, make sure you check out my sneaker podcast, The Kickback Pod. Those links also, of course, in the description. Thank you guys so much for following me and for watching this content. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.